Hello everyone, my name is Ramon Garcia, and I'm going to show you all some beer commercials and break them down in terms of how they affect our minds by exploring social cognitive theory. Before I begin, it is important to know that I have nothing against these beer companies or against alcohol for that matter. This isn't about drugs or the effect these products have. This is strictly a video to show how these beer commercials affect us all as viewers and how it works. From screaming women in a walk-in closet to enjoying a beer at the beach, let's explore some tactics that beer companies endorse to the public. According to Albert Bandura, there are basically two forms of observational learning. The first is a direct form of learning. This direct form of learning is from experience actually encountered. The second is an indirect form of learning, which is what these beer commercials are. They are artificially written and scripted to tell the audience what to think about. All forms of mass media are indirect forms of observational learning, and we are all like children, absorbing all the information being shown.
You cut it out. You cut it out. Helga, no! You cut it out. No, not you. No, I will not cut it out.
Not too heavy, not too light. Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
As you can see, the commercial is showing women being beaten down and being punished for no apparent reason. They recommend drinking Bud Light so that Helga won't come punish you with her pillow. The advertisers are reaching audience on a cognitive level, and they know that if you observe others being rewarded or punished, they can shape your values and behavior. Also, if they can target their audience to purchase more of their beer, can't they also reinforce the idea that women like to have pillow fights in their PJs?
The new Corona can has arrived.
The Corona beer can is the perfect example of acquisition versus performance, because the learned behavior, which is the beer can's new label, is observed by the viewer and not performed until the appropriate time. In this case, the performance of purchasing the new beer can is delayed until the viewer is possibly at the liquor store or free on the weekend. We know that the new beer can didn't increase sales overnight. According to E.J. Schultz, Corona beer can sales doubled over the course of 52 weeks and led to an 11% increase in sales overall in those 52 weeks, which proves that the new value being shown to audience is learned and stored for the appropriate time. As you can see, Constellation sales had been decreasing from 2011 up until 2014 when they decided to change some of their beach ads. Something as simple as a new label is enough to enter people's minds and affect their perceptions and values. Acquisition versus performance is very much affecting all media consumers.
I got enough for everyone. Hey, dude, what are you doing with my truck? Why are you taking my... Oh, come on, man. You can't even see that sign.
People can identify with a role model for many reasons. In Danny Trejo's case, it can be because of his masculinity, his physical strength, or yes, even his attractiveness. Whether it is subconsciously or consciously being done, everyone observes the role model, and Miller Lite uses a famous actor to lure audience in. Again, we know that these beer companies are profiting from their beer ads. It's namely because of us, the consumers. We know that these commercials are ridiculous and fake, yet why do we buy into them? It is because they target our minds, and through the social cognitive theory, we can better understand how it's done. We should all have the self-efficacy to do what we want for ourselves, and not have it organized by these beer companies. Don't believe in the behavior and values of everything you see in the media. Understand it.